What's
All right.
the first word? The winds inquire.
Who is for me? Yeah. But my tongue is tied. You respond for me. Yeah. Whoa.
Though the winds inquire, who is for me?
My tongue is tied. You respond for me.
Sleep.
Got it.
You
Slow, slow. In fire. Come on, let's harmonize. You won't sleep. You never sleep nor slumber. I can't get it. With me.
Take melody.
In fire. How you know it better than I do?
I know.
Okay.
Melody.
Though we look around and feel cornered,
I forgot the song.
through the fire it asks, who is for us? Though we look around and feel cornered.
Going to the four.
Wait, hold on. You do not for. I don't even know what I did there. Forsake. No, this is what I did. You do not forsake your own.
Oh, you never
Leave us. You never leave us alone.
There it is. You do not
Forsake your own, your own. We were not made to be alone. Woo! Yeah, man.
I like the song.
What is that? You
I like the song because
I think this is people's not least favorite, but people like other songs more. But this is actually close to my favorite. Together's my favorite, I think. But
yeah, it's one of my favorite. I honestly wish I redid the piano,
Why didn't you tell me?
but
he was tired.
I was tired. But the piano was fine. I wish I could redo it though, because I was in 2020. So yes, that was played 4 years ago.
And recorded vocally.
And I didn't
4
change
years ago.
anything. So CJ did most of everything.
The main vocal.
Main vocal was 2020.
Wow, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, but the original conception of the song was, it was just guitar and piano and pad, and I didn't know what I was doing. Anyways, but I think like what I like about this song, honestly, is just very. I don't know how to describe it. It's very like a breath of fresh air.
Wow.
Yeah, very breathy, very like, just very like, just breathe. You can exhale kind of song. And then I think the ending of the song, I like it. Kind of brings it all together. The message of the song is like, God never sleeps. As you're waiting, as you're expecting. Is like the end of this song encapsulates the overall message, not really about you, but really who God is. Because we like to make expectation, the waiting process about ourselves.
Yeah.
But we don't like to put the focus back on God, and that focus is that God is God. God doesn't sleep. He
That's
never
good.
sleeps nor slumbers. So it redirects the song from me. I'm waiting. I'm expecting. I'm doing this. God, where are you? Versus like, God, what do you need? Who are you in this process? Who are you? I mean, I don't want to define your song, but that's what I get from that. It's like, God, where are you in this situation? Who are you in this situation? What does your character say? What does your word say about who you are in this process? And so God never sleeps. It gives you that promise that God says. And God, the word says God is the one who promises is faithful, you know, so we can count on God's faithfulness in that he will not sleep. You know, he will not sleep. He's not sleeping. He's there in the moment of waiting, in the moment of expectation. He's actually awake. He's actually working behind closed doors in spite of what your doubts may say. So that's what I got. That's the message. But you guys can carry on.
I was going to say that I actually have, should I do this? I have the first ever iteration.
Like the first ever?
Yes, which was when I was crying. I told you guys that I was crying. Okay, I was crying.
Play is crazy.
I was crying. Okay. So these words that are in the song are not the words I was singing at first. I was singing some other stuff. Okay? Let's play it.
You say you want to airdrop it to me?
Oh, airdrop it to you?
Yeah.
Okay. This is kind of scary.
I was about to say, because...
What?
Didn't you say...
That I would never show it?
Yeah.
Well,
here we are.
I guess things change.
Seasons change, you remain the same. Who sang that? Joel Lawrence?
Oh, yes.
From
I'm like,
Promises.
wait, I know that song.
God of Abraham.
Okay, so we're not going to do too much of this.
Okay, here we go, y'all.
Just a little bit.
Okay. So, before I play it, what exactly is this again? Or did you already say it?
So it's the first time I sang this song, but this song as it is now was not this song yet. I was singing something else first. That's what you're about to hear.
Okay.
I've never heard this one.
You're in for a treat, guys. Let me stop.
We're only going to play like 10 seconds. My heart is already beating very fast.
Okay, 3, 2, 1.
You could like fast forward it a little bit.
Okay.
I don't even know if you can make out what I'm saying.
So where's the vocal?
Do you not hear my heart? I don't even know what I said. Next one. I think I'm saying, haven't I touched you? Do you not hear me calling?
What? Like, who's speaking in this song? Like, in terms of perspective?
Here it's me, and you can yeah, because it's me, and it's from a place of questioning. It's not like, oh God, hear me now. Like, it's like, are you hearing me? And then I think towards the beginning, the part that we skipped, which is fine, I'm actually saying, why have you forsaken me? Something like that. It wasn't a song. That's the point. It wasn't a song. It was a song. In the truest sense, it was a song. But it wasn't produced. It was for me to communicate questions, which usually is something that I do through song in terms of asking questions. And sometimes even I can hear questions that God is asking through songs. Hence, why have you forsaken this mountain? Which is God asking me, right? And so here I was like in some deep questions because of what was going on at the time. And music has always helped me. My music, my voice, my song in the private space has always helped me to do that. So eventually, I think I have another version that came maybe even the next day where all the words were flipped. And I felt God saying that he does not forsake me. So I started to sing that instead. And then it just became a song. I don't really, other than what happens in logic, the songs that I think I write are not very produced, in the sense of I didn't really do too much like, okay, this lyric needs to go here, and that, like, not too much of that. It just is what actually comes, and then we can make it clean. We can clean it up, like with the music and production and stuff, but like the song itself is the song, like, and you could see that in a lot of the songs. Like it isn't like a verse chorus bridge vamp situation. It's just the song. So that wasn't as scary as I thought, but
yeah, I think this reminds me of a message that I heard one day. It was like, I forgot the topic, but it was talking about like, I think imposter syndrome.
Drum.
Okay. And basically, like the main, like, I guess case study was on the story of Moses, and how he, like, you know, he was called by God at the burning bush, but then like God was telling him like, oh, you're gonna do this, you're gonna do that, you're gonna go to Pharaoh, you know, Egypt and everything, and then Moses was like, but I'm a stammerer. I can't speak well. I don't know why you're choosing me, God. You can choose somebody else. I can't do this. And God, and then of course, like, and like, here's the point that I'm trying to make. God had responded back to him like, I forgot what he said. He said something along the lines of like, I am God. Like, I'm gonna. Like,
who made man's mouth? Is what he said.
Go.
Prince of
like,
Egypt.
he was saying all those things, and like he was pointing the attention back to himself, and saying like, oh, like pretty much implying like, don't look at yourself.
That's good.
Like, look at.
Look at me.
Because if you look at yourself, like, you know, and I think in this song, the attention switch kind of like emphasizes that, especially like in situations when you have many expectations. You know?
Come on now.
Thank you. You really have to just look at God and see what he has to say. Like, is God like, because one of the things that I learned, and also just listening to the song, is that the things that are being said are traits about God that do not change. Like, of course, in that thing we just listened to, that thing was crazy. Like, I mean, as you said, like, the situation changed, but it's like he was always saying the same thing, and so that's a word, y'all.
Come on.
Yeah.
Yeah. And you can tell when the tone of the song shift, because God was now affirming you, and you now had a different word on your mouth.
Yeah.
Instead of the prior stuff you were saying in the beginning. So now at the end of the song shifted, the chord shifted into a more hopeful. The progression was very hopeful.
Yeah.
And so the words, you never sleep nor slumber, echoing to the very end.
Are we talking about when it switches to 1-4-1-4? Oh, is he? Oh, okay.
That part of the song, okay.
It's not 1-4-1-4.
Is this 4-5?
Yeah, 4-5.
Something like that. So
that was 1-4-1-4?
No.
At the very end.
That's what I was thinking.
4-5-4-5, then 1-4-1-4.
So like that part was very like, it's very cinematic in a way. I think cinematic.
It just brightens it.
It's very bright. Yeah. Instead of going from the minor, it's very minor progression to a more major kind of. So I like that, how the music always, you know,
reflects the message.
It really changes, and those who are musical versus those who don't really, you know, they can tell the difference in the tone of the song. Yeah.
I think one of the things, especially in this song, two things actually. Number one, now that we're on that note, the ending, like that whole section, like, I think that was probably, out of the whole album, like, my top favorite parts. Like the you never sleep nor, because like, I think originally it was just like the 1-6-1-6 going at the end, and I was like, I really felt, because remember you had the vocals there, the and then you're like, ooh, yeah. And so I was like, what can I put here? Because I knew that.
Let's pause. So I had other vocals at the part. Let's play what we're talking about, and hopefully our camera battery is not about to die.
Okay, no, I have it. let's see, 3:49.
So
4 minutes.
we could play the whole section starting from the 4-5 part, so that we could like tell them what Catchy was just talking about.
Okay.
Yeah, that part exactly.
Ooh, turn the volume up. It's 4:04. Oh, going back to, let's see, 3:45.
The tone, like you said, changes.
So 1.
1-4, 1-4. And now this is the part that CJ's talking about, where I used to have other vocals. But
Yeah.
that's what I have it for.
I actually really like that one.
Me too.
That one's still in there.
He took pretty much everything I did out. I didn't know you still had that.
I like that part.
Yeah, that note. Let me tell y'all a
Wait,
story.
hold on. So, just because we gotta carry them along. So, pretty much you heard some stuff that I had in there before that CJ pretty much took out, and that's why I like how we work together, because it's not like I'm trying to have my voice everywhere. If CJ thinks it's bad and Catchy thinks it's bad, most likely it's bad. So it can go. So pretty much CJ took over that whole part, which I think all of us agree with was one of the best decisions that could have been made for this project. Over to you.
Mm-hmm. So this section, right? At the time, when was it? It was last summer. I remember it was last summer before I went to college, first year. And basically, I used to record these vocals like between the hours of 12 a.m. and 2 a.m. at the time. And so there was one particular vocal in that section. What did I do? I hope this is not going to be too loud.
Oh,
Like,
gosh.
yeah, you know, say no stop. Wait, you say no stop. And then, yeah, that.
Okay, it wasn't that loud.
But mind you, my parents' room is right there. And so I'm like, you win. Trying to get it out because I was trying not to be too loud. I always told myself like, hey, I'm gonna re-record this. Whole
Never
time
did.
I
Never
never
did.
did. I kept forgetting. I think
and it's
like,
perfect.
I just got used to it, honestly. But I just wanted it to be more powerful. But even if you listen to the final,
It is
like,
powerful because it's so high. So it cuts through. And sometimes, like I keep saying, like, we don't necessarily hear things. But like somebody might not be able to know that they heard that without you saying it. But then if they take it out, or if we take it out, suddenly it's like, wait, this doesn't sound the same. Like something's missing because they felt it. So.
Yeah, I think that's what we wanted to do for the final, right? Remember, I think I was talking about maybe taking it up and you were like...
Just leave it.
Yeah, because it's one of those things that actually does need to be like more felt than it needs to be heard. And so that's what happened. If you listen closely in that section, you probably hear it still, if I'm being honest. But you also feel, especially when it opens up into that section with the cymbal swell, I feel like that whole thing is just like...
It's almost like a glimpse of like God. Like that's the whole thing about the song. Like we're looking out at God. And it's like the soundtrack to that, pretty much. Or almost like angels in a way.
Yeah, that's a nice way to put it. Angels singing, and strings are playing, orchestra and everything.
Heaven.
Yeah.
It's giving. What's that one Christmas song? It like refers to the angels like doing something.
Angels we have heard on high.
It's like really like.
Don't ever sing a Christmas song like that. Like it's supposed to be. Angels we have heard on high.
I don't know the words.
On the plain and the mountains did reply. How you always singing higher than me?
I'm harmonizing with you. I think so. It was
Hark the
it's some
herald
song.
angels
I
sing.
think it's one of them. Yeah.
Glory to the newborn King.
Peace on. I don't know the words.
Peace on earth and mercy mild.
Yeah.